So, good day, sir. My name is Fatima Tan. So, now we will discuss the Module 18, which is the taxation. So, taxation is from the Latin word taxere, meaning to censure, charge, or capital. So, taxation is a term that applies when a government or a taxing authority levels impose a tax. So, it includes all types of involuntary levels such as income, capital gains, and state taxes. So, the government requires the payment of taxes from the people and may impose sanctions for non-compliance. So, needed siya or required jud siya sa government na mag-pay jud tag taxes labi na pag natin incomes or capital gains kay kung dili ta mag-pay na siya sanctions and maybe mas dako pang sanction kaysa sa ato ang mga taxes na ginapay. And next is a tax is a mandatory financial charge or some other types of levy imposed upon a taxpayer by a governmental organization in order to fund various expenditures. So, yes, mandatory siya na mag-pay tag tax for us to have a fund to our various expenditures. So, the history of taxation. So, the taxation was in the first dynasty of ancient Egypt. So, in that particular place or in that particular country, the Egypt, your 1/10 of your earnings will be paid to your tax. So, in 500 BC, other system of taxation was introduced by Darius in Persian, wherein collection was made from each of local governments. So, taxation through other different forms started to appear all over the world, like such as tribes in Imperial Rome and also in Greece. That's all.
Good day, sir. I am Guy Lapos. I am from BTEL Ed HE2. So, my assigned task is common kinds of tax. So, the first is common income tax. So, income tax imposed on individual or entities that varies with respect to income or profits. Then, the second one is the social contribution. So, many countries provide publicly funded retirement on health care system. So in connection with this is the system a country typically requires employees and employers to pay their employees or staff. Then number 3 is payroll tax. So this tax is imposed on employees or employers and is usually calculated a percentage of the salaries that employers pay their employees or staff. And the fourth one is the property tax. So this property tax is recurrent property. The tax may be imposed on immovable property and the same classes or movable penal property. So this tax may also impose on wealth of individuals or corporations. So many countries or jurisdiction impose estate tax, gift tax, or other inheritance tax of property at death or gift transfer. So the fifth one is goods and service tax. So a value-added tax applies a equivalent of sales tax to every operation creates tax. So sales are levied when a commodity is sold to its final consumers. So an excise with this is the duty is an indirect that the tax imposed on goods during the process of their production or distribution, and it also proportional for their qualities. And the last one is tariff. So when we say tariff, this is export or import. This is a change or exchange for the movement of goods through political borders. So tariff is also discourage trade and maybe it used for government to protect the domestic industries. So that's all. Thank you.
I'm Jerica Eldebuan from BTLEDHE2. So for this video, I will tackle to you my assigned topic is all about taxonomy in the Philippines. So when we say tax, tax is imposition, can be of the national government of or local government units or LGUs, like a province, city, municipality, and barangay. National taxes are collected by the Bureau of Internal Revenue or BIR. So while local taxes are collected by local treasurer's officers. So, when we say tax, kung naa kay gagmay nga mga sari-sari store or basta nagapaninda ka is magbayad jud ka og tax. Even magkuha pud ka og kanang business permit para ma-register jud na ang imong sari-sari. So, kay imong paninda so gamay ba na or dako?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmate. My assigned topic is all about taxation and ethics. So first, we should define what is tax. So tax is a compulsory financial charge or some other type of levy imposed on a taxpayer by a governmental organization in order to fund government spending, various public expenditures. And also, what is ethics? So ethics is a branch of philosophy that is concerned with human conduct, more specifically the behavior of individuals and society. So tax ethics refers to the taxpayer's moral obligation to pay taxes and is affected by the relationship between the taxpayer and as a citizen and the government. Tax ethics and tax evasion are often used interchangeably. And so tax and ethics kay di ba guys, pag nainegosyo ang isa ka tao or diri sa bansa kay kailangan mo bayad og tax sa gobyerno para dili mawala ang ilang permit.
I'm Angeline M. Pabelona from BTLEDHE2. So our next topic for this lesson is all about tax morale. Tax morale measures taxpayer perceptions and attitudes towards paying and evading taxes. Our work on tax morale outlines several factors that may influence people's willingness to pay taxes and highlight several policy considerations. So, the Task Force of Tax and Development organized this conference of the role of tax morale in development, which introduced new research undertaken by the OECD on the drivers of tax morale in developing countries. Is taxes planning legal and moral? However, while tax planning is the moral thing to do, tax avoidance is unethical. So, the objective of tax planning is to decrease your tax liability by using the existing provisions of the law. On the other hand, the aim of tax avoidance is to dodge your tax payments by taking advantage of loopholes in the law.
That's all. Thank you.